Hi guys, and welcome to another video by Oak Driving School. Today we're going to do another test route, and what I'm going to do firstly is I'm going to start off without the satellite navigation, without the TomTom. So 50% I'll give the directions, and the next 50% we'll use the satellite navigation. So remembering that you need to stop on Wilson Street and park your car on Wilson Street when you start the test, just here. Okay, so we're going to start now. So I'm going to prepare the car. Check my observations, making sure I check my blind spots. There's a car coming behind me. I'll just put my signal on, but I'm just checking over my shoulder, and we're just going to drive off. This is a 20 zone, so be mindful of your speed down this road. So I tell my learners stay between 18 and 19 miles an hour whenever possible. So I'm controlling my speed with my foot brake. I can see a car coming, so I'm moving slightly to the left, just to give them a little space, and I was controlling the vehicle there. I had total control of the vehicle. So I'm going to check my mirrors, middle right, signal right, and at the roundabout, we're going to go around this roundabout, and I tell my learners try not to go more than 6 miles an hour around this roundabout. And just following the roundabout, hugging the curb all the way around, and then coming off and making sure that my car is straight. We're just going to follow the road ahead. This is still a 20 zone. Sometimes what will happen is that the examiner might tell you to park up on the left when it's safe and convenient to do so. Try not to park up on a bend. Park up on the left where the footpath is straight. So if I was to park up, I'll park up somewhere here, but just away from the car on my right hand side. So the car in front can have space to go past. So I'm going to keep on driving. I was just slowing down just to mention that. So remembering this is a 20 zone, keep my car centralized. At the end of the road, we will be turning left. My speed just got to 22, so I'll just gently ease off the gas there. Checking my mirrors, signaling left, and positioning my car. It's a rounded corner, so follow the curb around. Right, this is a tight, I won't say it's a tight left turn, but you can't see on the right hand side because of the wall. So I'm leaning forward with my body, and it's clear to go, and I'm going to make the turn. So I'm checking my mirrors for the new road. Middle and right mirror. This is a 30 zone, so I'm just building up my speed, trying to maintain the speed of 28, 28 and 29. Yeah, I can see lights ahead, so I'm just easing off the gas, and I'm slowing down without even using my foot brake. I'm just off the gas now, just easing off the gas. The distance that I need to have between myself and the car in front when the car has stopped stationary is about half a car's length. The lights have just changed green, so I'm back easing on the gas again, and I'm just following the road ahead. The distance I want to have between myself and the car in front within the speed limit, which is 30 miles an hour, is 2 car lengths. So my speed currently is about 27 miles an hour. I am going downhill, so be mindful of the gas when you go downhill. Just follow the road ahead. My foot's on the foot brake. I'm just controlling my speed. I can see the person braking ahead of me, but my speed is at 31, so I'm just gently braking, just bringing that speed down to 28, 29. 30 is fine as well. I just tell my learners stay at 28, 29, because once they get to 30 or 31, 32, within 2 seconds, they're going to be at 34, 35. So just be mindful of that. We are following the road ahead. It is a 30 zone. It's not 20. The sign, it clearly says when the lights are flashing, that's when it will be 20. So I'm going uphill and trying to maintain that same speed, 28, 29. Because the gradient is a little steeper. We are going uphill. Yeah, it's still a 30 zone. I can see by the sign on my right hand side, it's still a 30. Ahead of me, I can see a 40 sign. Now just be careful here. You cannot do 40 even though it says 40, and we only do 40 after the 40 sign. So I'm going to build up my speed, and I'm braking gently just before the bend so I can control my car for the bend. Gentle tap on the gas, braking just before the bend. If you notice, my speed is not 40. Once I can see around the corner, I'm back on the gas again. I'm building up my speed. There's a slow sign. I'm braking before the bend to be ready for the bend. Once I can see around the corner, I'm gradually bringing up, put pressure on the gas pedal. Yeah, just being careful here, coming to a bend, and I can see around the corner, and then back on the gas again, but now it's a 30 zone at Glen Mavis. So I'm making sure that I don't go past 30. When we get to the end of the road, we will be turning right. So making sure we are checking our mirrors. It is a mini roundabout, the 3 white arrows, the 3 amigos. So check my mirrors, middle right, signaling right, watching out for the child there. And then positioning my car to go around the roundabout. It's 1 lane entry, so I'm slightly turn my wheel slightly a quarter of the way to the left. There is a car coming, so I'm stopping. I can see a learner here on my right hand side. Then there's another car just passing by us, and just checking, scanning the roundabout, and I can go, and I'm just following the roundabout round. And look at my speed, it's only about 6 miles an hour. Yeah, check my mirrors and progressively build up my speed and position my car. Make sure my car is centralized. Ahead there's another roundabout coming. We will be following the road ahead. The roundabout, it appears and it looks as though we are making a right turn, but don't signal here. You just want to come and you want to follow the road ahead, which is slightly towards the right. So no right signal here. Mini roundabout, 3 amigo sign there. Slowing down at the roundabout. Just making sure she's going past here, and I'm coming slightly bearing to the right. And I'm following the road round. Be wary of this 20 zone here when the lights are flashing, because there is a school on the left hand side here at Glen Mavis, the small village. And I can see another roundabout sign, so there's a roundabout coming. And I'm just easing on the foot brake, making sure it's safe. Scanning the roundabout, it's completely safe. Carry on going. Being mindful of my speed on that mini roundabout. The next mini roundabout, we are going straight ahead. The sat nav will not recognize this roundabout. 3 amigo sign is there. It's a blind spot towards my right. I am braking, I am slowing down, making sure it's safe for me to go. Having a scan on my right hand side, it's completely clear. I'm going to take the next left in. Check your mirrors, middle left, signal left. Once we take this next left turn, we're going to take the next right turn. You can see a 20 zone sign here, and I'm going to check my mirrors and signal right. There is a car coming, he's on the speed bump. I should be able to make the turn, and I'm making a turn towards my right. When you come here, they will make you do one of the maneuvers, most likely a parallel parking, possibly further down or near this white car that we just passed. You could even possibly do it, you probably won't do it at that black car actually, because of the turn on the left there. So this is a 20 zone. I am checking my mirrors. I'm going to move back in, check my mirrors, middle left, move back in. And I'm going to take the next right turn, so check my mirrors, middle right, signal right. There is a car coming. I'm slowing down. He's flashing at me, and I wasn't sure if the flash was for me or not. So she slowed down. I did hit the brake because she started to come. She did flash, so be mindful of somebody flashing at you and they are not slowing down, because she did flash at me, and the flash here, it would mean that I am giving you way. So she did flash, but she didn't slow down, so I gently hit the foot brake. Yeah, I want to make the turn. It is safe for me to make the turn. We are still on the 30 road. So I'm on a new road. Check your mirrors, middle right. And making sure I try not to go past 28, 29. So 28, 29. National speed limit is 60 on a single carriageway, but we will not be doing 60 here. Glen Mavis, you're going to aim for about 40 maximum. So my speed is about 37, 38. Yeah, there's a bend coming. I'm just easing off the gas a little bit, just a little bit. I can see around the corner, I'm back on the gas. I didn't need to use my foot brake because I'm going uphill. There's another bend, I'm just easing off the gas a little, and there we go. And then I'm back on the gas again. So 36, 37. If you see this red pole on the right hand side, this is a reference point for you that there's a roundabout coming ahead. Okay? And the fence on the left hand side, the brown fence, this is where I would check my mirrors and signal right. Middle right, signal right, because we're taking the second exit. And by the second to last lamppost on my right, I'm slowing my speed down, and I'm bringing it down to about 15, around 15, 16, because I'm making this right turn. That is a tight bend, so be wary of your speed coming around that corner. I'm taking the second exit, turning right. I'm in the correct lane, checking my mirrors, middle left, signal left, and going straight into the entrance or the exit there. And this is also a national speed limit. Here you're aiming for about 47, 48, 49. Yeah, there's a huge warehouse on the right hand side, and it says thanks to all key workers. So my speed is about 48, 49. It's okay. It says slow, but be wary that this road is wide. I do not want to go around this corner at 47 miles an hour. I'm just easing off the gas, and my speed has reduce to about 38, 39 is fine around this corner. Even 37 is fine. Yeah, then I'm back on the gas. I can see again, and I'm just easing off the gas again, and I'm just back on the gas again. I wasn't sure, so I was just easing off the gas. I'm coming just a little quick for this corner, so I'm just braking gently. I can see a straight stretch of road. I'm back on the gas again. I can see a 30 sign. The 3 black lines, each line represents 100 yards, so in 300 yards it will be 30. I'm easing off the gas now. At 200 yards it's going to be 30. I'm using my foot brake between the 200 yards and the 100 yards because I need to make sure that my speed has dropped to 30 just by this sign here, 30, and it has dropped there. So I'm at 28, 29, 30. Making sure you do not go past 30. I'm just checking my mirrors, making sure it's safe behind me. I'm going downhill, so be wary of your speed. Don't let anybody intimidate you in the middle of a test. Making sure that you are using your foot brake if your speed goes above 30, which I am there. So it went to 32. I did use my foot brake there. Ahead, we will be following the road ahead, or going ahead at the roundabout, or crossing the roundabout, taking the second exit. So going ahead, follow the road ahead, it means I'm taking the second exit. And if you can see the sign, it's a Motherwell and town centre sign. So I've already positioned my car to the left. I'm prepared for the roundabout. I'm easing off the gas, and I'm gently using my foot brake just to slow down. And I'm checking on my right hand side, there's a car turning left, so I can go, and I'm positioning my car to the left. So I come to the second exit, which is, this is the first exit. Check your mirror, signal left, first exit, no problem, and take the exit there. If they tell you to stop somewhere here, you'll be stopping somewhere on the left hand side when it's safe. So I'm going to stop and show you where to stop. Check your mirror, signal left. Make sure you do not stop in front of somebody's driveway unless they tell you to park up in front of somebody's driveway. So I've just stopped here. It's safe to stop here. The traffic behind me can easily go past. So what I'm going to do now is, because I have safely stopped, I'm going to turn on the sat nav. I'm just going to turn on the volume of the sat nav, and then we'll follow the sat nav from here. So the volume is back on, right? So they'll say when it's safe to do so, please drive off, or when it's safe and convenient to do so, please drive off. I'm doing my observations over my blind spot checks, checking behind me, signaling right. There is a car coming. I'll just check my blind spot again, and it's clear for me to go, and I'm going to move off safely. Do not forget to check your blind spots. If you do not check your blind spots and you move off, it will lead to a major fault. Observations are very essential, and it's a key for you passing your test. On the right hand side there is a leisure centre, the Airdrie Leisure Centre. So if they make you do a manoeuvre, it'll be on the leisure centre. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into the leisure centre and show you. So I'm going to check my mirror, signal right, and I'm going into the waiting box. So I call this the waiting box, and I'm sitting right on this white line, positioning my car, making sure the back of my car is not sticking out to the left. So my car is completely straight. I should be able to go after this white car. So I'm going to go into this Airdrie Leisure Centre. This is where they could possibly make you do a manoeuvre. Be wary of your speed. There's a ramp ahead. Look at the sign there, a ramp. The ramp ahead from this sign is about a car's length away, and there's a huge pothole on my right hand side. And if you look at the blue sign, it says one-way system in operation. So it's one way. So I'm going straight ahead. They might tell you to do a maneuver, a reverse on the left hand side here, or you could do a forward-way parking here on the right hand side. It's a one-way system, sort of following the arrows that are on the floor. Okay, I wouldn't go more than 10 miles an hour in this car park. Yeah, or they could tell you to do a bay parking towards the left hand side here towards the left where the silver car is. So I'm driving straight ahead. I'm going to follow the white arrows out, and they'll tell you to exit the car park. You'll come this way. Make sure you stop here. Yeah, check your mirror, signal left. Make sure you stop and have a look on the right hand side. Why? Because sometimes somebody, will not want to go all the way around, and he'll come and do a shortcut. So he'll come towards my right, even though it's a one-way system. So be wary of that. Okay, so we're going back out of the car park. Be wary of the speed bump there. There was about 4 miles on that speed bump. I tell my learners don't go more than 6 on the speed bump. maximum speed, and we are turning right here.
Right,
Check your mirrors, signal right.
Motherwell Street, then go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
So she gave me two instructions, turn right and then go right on the roundabout, second exit. Right on the roundabout, check your mirrors, middle right, get into lane, right lane. I'm already in the right lane, we're taking the second exit, which is on the right. I'm close to the island here. Yeah, checking my mirrors on the left, middle left, signal left, and take the next exit, which is a Motherwell sign. I'm gonna keep on driving straight ahead. I'm watching my speed again. Yeah, making sure I check my mirrors for the new road.
After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A89, Clark Street.
So the third exit is the Courtbridge Airdrie Hamilton Hospital sign. So I'm going to check my mirrors, middle right, signal right, position my car
Go right on the roundabout
to the right.
and take the third exit.
So we're taking the third exit where it says YC Dance. That is the third exit over there. You're not sure, you can count out loud in your head. So I could say loud actually, 1, this is exit number 2, check my mirror, signal left, and take exit number 3. You're allowed to talk out loud. So if that helps you, don't hesitate to talk out loud. So I'm just checking my mirrors on the new road, going past this car, check my mirrors, middle right, and then coming back in, middle left, and watching my speed. And then making sure that I'm checking the center mirror between 5 to 15 seconds, making sure you are, you know what's behind you, you are aware of what's behind you, as well as what's in front of you.
After 300 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A89, Gartlett Road.
So the roundabout, it's just near the health centre, where the blue car is right at the bottom of the road where the yellow cones are. Just watch out for, sometimes there'll be cars parked here, and watch out for where the bus stop is. There's a hatched area there. We shouldn't be coming into that hatched area, but this Enterprise van is there. First exit, check my mirror, signal left, position my car to the left. Watch out for cars making U-turn, and watch out for pedestrians now. Nobody's coming. At the next, watch out for the crossing here. So I'm going straight ahead, lights are still green, and at
Cross the roundabout and take the third exit, A89, Weavers Road.
Just there, the examiner will actually tell you it's the third exit, because a satellite navigation tells you a little late. So it's clear for me to go on the roundabout. I'm taking the third exit. Morrison's is the first. That's the second exit where the petrol station is, and I'm taking the next exit, which is on my left. Check my mirrors, middle left, signal left. And we are going straight down now. There's 3 lanes at this roundabout. Stay in the middle lane at the roundabout.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
So I'm using this black line, which is right next to my right-hand side, my right door. This should lead me to the middle lane. Just a little tweak here.
And take the second exit, A89.
So middle lane, roundabout, middle lane. Can you see the black line on the roundabout? Slightly on the left. I'm going to follow that black line, which is slightly on my left, because there's a lane on my right hand side, and I should be worried about cars that are going towards the main street town centre. Yeah, but just watch out for the car on my left as well. So nice and easy, checking my mirrors, signalling left, plenty of space, and watching ahead. Yeah, 30 road, building up my speed gradually.
After 200 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A89, Sterling Street. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Check my mirrors, signal left, it's a Courtbridge sign. Watch out at this roundabout, some vehicles right ahead of me. There's a no entry sign. From there, people could be making a U-turn. So I'm just checking my right hand side. Nobody's making a U-turn, and I'm taking the first exit at the Shell station. Making sure it's safe. Yeah, everything's safe. I'm just checking my mirrors, middle right, and I'm gradually building up my speed. Make sure that you don't go past 30. So here down the Shell station, there will be 2 lanes at the traffic lights. We want to be in the left lane, so I can see a cyclist there, and I can see the car in front of me. So I'm going to check my mirrors. I'm actually going to signal to the left so I can go past this car. You don't need to signal left, but at that situation I thought it was better for me to signal left just because of the cyclist. And I've got my car positioned to the left, and I'm going ahead. At the second set of traffic lights, there'll be a yellow cone. When I get to that yellow cone, I want to check my mirrors, middle right, signal right, and move across into the right lane when it's safe to do so. Because ahead there will be cars parked up on the left. So it is rather busy here, so I'm just slowing it down. I'm just getting to this yellow cone. I am signaling, checking my mirrors, signaling right, and I'm actually slowing down, coming nice and slowly. I think the white van behind me is actually letting me move to the right, so I'm just slowing down because there's a lot of traffic ahead of me. Yes, he is. He's slowing down, so I'm moving across nice and easy and watching my speed. Making sure that I keep a safe distance from the car in front, at least half a car's length when we are stationary. So I can't see, I can see the car in front of this red car. He's pressing, I can see his brake lights on, so I'm not giving gas. There's no need to drive fast down here, especially if it's busy. So if you look at my speed, I'm on 17, but I'm using my foot brake.
After 200 yards, turn right, South Burn Road.
So I get a little bit more closer because I want to keep the junction behind me on the left hand side clear as much as possible. So I'm just letting the car roll down, using the gravity to help the car roll down. Yeah, there's a little bit more distance, so I'm just gently bringing the gas pedal down, easing on the gas pedal. So we are taking the next right turn. So I'm checking my mirrors, signal right,
on the roundabout and take the second exit.
And I'm positioning my car nice and easy. And I have to wait until somebody gives me way or there's an opportunity for me to turn. So while I'm positioning my car, I am checking into the road that I'm turning into. I can see a large van coming. And he gave me way, saw his hand gesture, so I'm just coming slowly because of the large van. If you're not sure about this space, take it nice and easy. So I'm not sure, I'm just holding back. He's moving a little forward, and I can just roll. I just glided into that gap. My speed was about 2 miles an hour. Remember the rule, less space, less speed. So I'm in a situation here where there's space for me on the left hand side. I am moving to my left. I'm letting her come through, and I'm just stopping there because I'm not sure about this white van. I am turning the wheel now out wide, then I'm moving forward. Don't move forward first, then turn the wheel. Turn the wheel first, then move forward. Make sure there's enough space between you and the car in front.
Right on the roundabout and take the second exit, Centenary Avenue.
So I've just delayed my signal because of a right turn there. I'm checking my mirror, signaling right for this roundabout. It is a mini roundabout, and I'm taking the second exit, which is towards Centenary Avenue. And I'm coming off here. This is a 30 road, but watch out. Sometimes this bend, it is a little tight, so I'm very close to the white line, but there's a car coming, so I've just centralized my car again. And I'm keeping my car centralized because I can see more cars coming, so I'm taking it nice and easy. I'm not hitting the gas pedal to get to 30 in a few seconds.
300 yards,
No.
Go straight on, Malvey Crescent, then bear right.
So when she says straight on, we are coming to a giveaway at the top of this road, a crossroads. So don't just go straight ahead without looking. Make sure that you are aware of the road markings.
Go straight on, then bear right.
So we are going straight ahead. So I'm positioning my car to the center line. I'm going straight ahead. This person got there first. I'll give him the gestures and I'll let him go first. And I'm moving across, checking left, checking right, checking ahead, still checking, and I'm moving ahead. We're just following the road round.
Malvey Crescent.
So bearing right.
At the end of the road, turn left.
Yeah, it is tight here, so I'm very close to the center line.
Aitchison Street.
So I can avoid the curb. So checking my mirror, signaling left. And checking right, checking left, making sure it's safe, that nobody's coming into the waiting area, the waiting box, which we call it, or which I call it. This is a 30 road, so I'm building up my speed. No lights are flashing, so I'm fine. I can maintain my speed. Looking ahead, I see hazards, somebody walking just past the silver
After
car.
300 yards, turn right, Aitchison Court, then turn around when possible.
So when we turn right into Aitchison Court, that's where we actually stop. That's where the test will finish. And it is past the test centre. The test centre is on my right hand side here, not this first right turn. I'm just moving slightly to the centre line because of this learner here. And I'm checking my mirrors now, signalling right.
Turn right,
And I'm going into Aitchison Court. This is where the test will finish. And it is clear for me to go. And like I've mentioned in my previous videos, they might tell you to park up on the left here. You could stop here, or you'll go round. I have seen other scenarios where they have made one of my learners, park up in front of the silver car.
Turn right, A8010.
So we're just going round here.
You have reached your destination.
And they might tell you to go and park in one of the bays, and they'll say, look, you don't need to, this is not a maneuver, you don't need to be in between the white lines.
Turn right,
So don't hesitate not to go in between the white lines,
turn right.
because they've mentioned it to you. But I am going into the white lines here, and I can stop here, and once you stop here, they'll tell you to secure the car, which I'm going to do right now, and they'll tell you to switch off the engine. So that's the end of the test route. I hope you've learnt something from this test route and enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Take care.